William Samoei Ruto ambaye ni kiongozi yangu and is my party leader na ni president ya rais ya Kenya. Ngewisi gele jitoretech kongo kole ngele kimega ko kimega dai leje miore ngete sogeri konge sogeri kikwame lanchi kiotono na sogeri ile njite minin kongo kole minin komnyano en Kenya ngete minin ile ngete no iwe musere konge no le mi musere en Kenya ile oterit ko kinyoka ya school en oterit 1990 9207 ingeno oterit ile ko mangi maji moto loboy konge loboy kinyor jano president ile rais se kinyor president ingen maji moto ile rais se kinyor president ingen oterit Signor President ninge sogere kitu kibaki kenyise tamanyo maiweru baringo tata kitu uru ngirongo uru sute uchi tani kotu ya uru mogotio ole kinyo ko president ilengo klase ko nyoni president ko itu gorani nyo lakini kamo la kwenyo ninge ngolaka ndage tejo stel yumye minin ko kaita la gapka gilenji torto ne boy minin ko makwetoen nango mi ulenji nip ko baka matkani genyoru president ingen kole ngesom lamet ngete mporor kobun sirwo kwani kimami rais kona megeto wemone andole ngojanga rabinik ngiringot tibara ko sirchi kimigeny lakini arab Ruto ko ngol akine kenyigise lakwetab ka ingen kole kiwoito koribka ko inete ne kaimuka kistuguchu kemeche keyai tugulu ko kamu president nebo arab Ruto anya mwo ukweli ndoko mi president ngom dunia ini nitinyo akili kinyore mene kikam ko kutambarare meko migi kigurore lakini ko kosaka no isa kyo manji tugul maje jitu ngajana bo president kamu kitano gote ko ya chigasi kabinyor ngajere le no te isa kan ya kyo lengo lekoy ko gere jitu ko lu kara ngajere mangachere chito ni mingajere ni igilege arab Ruto ni nyona emana ndama iman oina atare ko burguda no nomination ne pachama kuma gisikini ke manguna tarane ga mugilak tugul ko chamait ko agenge achek tugulu kigiyesine na gilene na gungini ga ke ko mota kelion magisikini ke manguna tarane kamare mangunta na tarane ako friend le match chiturege tugul ko chicho ngileni to team tugul ko ba Manchester team A versus team B ko Manchester tugulu itia jai non isor wai non kungiti ne jorwa iret kon ilia ni ologu yu lakini maisikini nyo atarane inyo imwa maana microphone ga mwa longe takkingeyu kichaba sene gilen ko isara ma utu tuni iskele botongo ko magi gatep kuno ko matep kuno kamugi gatep kuno ko rawo nyune kiu ko yu adare magisikini ke banguturio kama iruwa ko skiruwa kamugi lak tugul ko chicho kemit ni kichesa no la ko tagenge kwanda bla ko jutugul ko arab Ruto kame ga bla ko jutugul ko UDA kuma mis wala kigiyachiri la ko jui ajek la gap kot ko magisikini ke la kwen ni kigibo la gap ko tagenge sine muy ko mi la ko ne muy ko le mama katayo men ko mi wala grito ko nda and lakini ken ya lakini magmuais ke la chame no sir ne ko chukuk lak tugul ko kicho la ge chatugul ki som gura ko gilge ogiye campaign namba genge kiya a very clean campaign ko som ke ko etke ko som otagura ko nyor ni kinyor kam ka itane ba siasa manyoru bik tugul nyoru ne rawo ne kele jaga kan keneru kebi tegene sitwa tungo set karon ko mele ngale makarantai ndagete ndra ko mi karon o tane ganya som gura 2017 esom gura ne to ma som guno ga somle to ma som gura guno asom gura ai do derit ko le jom boy se gura makara la ko en lakini oi se gelio jininya ko le joan bo anta ga ni wonya ga ne magugoni ni la ne goni rube ole garo ne kwekto ne bo anta ne ke so me gura ne ke sis ke la rap Twitter kan ge ko chuntun la ne rube iwe goni awe ji ga tane ga nya mwa ta gongo yo tene li am siro amwa go ya gelio jino ga le ji bi goni la ina rama gi gonon 2022
discussing theories. I am a very experienced politician who have delivered 2 presidents to this country. And I know how to make a president. There is no president you will make in a boardroom. Presidents are made in the field. Sindio? So, sisi ni watu ya mashinani. And you must go and mobilize people and inspire them. And you must have content. People must remember what you say 1 month down the line. That is how you become a president. So sisi tuko hapo na tunasukuma ground, and I want to encourage all of you, mukitoka hapa murudi kwa ground. There are 5 options on how you get elected as an MCA, MP, senator, governor, or president. Option number 1, ground. Option number 2, ground. Option number 3, ground. Option number 4, ground. Option number 5, ground. There is no other formula. Unajua mimi naona watu wako na mastori mingi. Ati unafikiri ukiweka picha ya mtu ate kwa social media he can be president.
Ladies and gentlemen, one thing that stands out now is the united opposition is at the verge of collapsing. I'll give you reasons why, and I'll tell you mbona the united opposition party is almost collapsing. One, during the Jubilee National Congress conversation meeting that was held at Ngong or Ngongres in Nairobi, when the former president Uhuru Kenyatta was attending the event, former Interior Cabinet Secretary Fred Matiang'i attended the event. And at that particular time, there was also a National Delegation Conference meeting, or PLP, the Mother Karua Party, that was being held in Nairobi also, where now the so-called United Opposition Party, or the United Opposition, were all there in unison. I'm talking about the conference or the NDC for the party of Mother Karua. Those who were present include Kalonzo Musyoka, who is now then acting leader of the United Opposition, the former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua, the former CS, and the former CS also in the Uhuru Kenyatta DAPK party leader, the 2 former CSs from the Meru County. And one thing stands out, that Fred Okengo Matiang'i was the only person from the opposition party or united opposition that attended former President Uhuru Kenyatta's NDC meeting. And particularly, days follows, and there has been a conversation moving on that Matiang'i cannot come to Jubilee to inherit a presidential vehicle that unifies the Mount Kenya region. The Kikuyus, who are now supporting both the Jubilee Party and the DCP Party for Rigathi Gachagua, are saying that if indeed Matiang'i want to join the Jubilee Party, then he should come and not be the deputy party leader as what it is being projected. Back to what I was saying, there are now divisions in the united opposition between Matiang'i and the rest of the team. The division actually came when Matiang'i attended the former president's meeting, as I've told you. Now, during one of the events, Joy Nyuto, who is a close ally of former deputy president, speaking on a national TV, cited that it is impossible for them to work with Fred Matiang'i, saying that Matiang'i seems to be a mole of former President Uhuru Kenyatta, and to extension, President William Ruto and Raila Odinga. Remember now, President William Ruto and Raila Odinga are working together in government through the broad-based approach. Simply today, there has been a poster that was released by DCP party that the all united opposition were heading to Makueni or the Machakos or the Kamba Nation land. And in that poster particularly, Fred Okengo Matiang'i is not there. Simply tells you that the opposition has already made a mind to kick out Fred Okengo Matiang'i outside the united opposition. And I've told you that this is something that is now cooking and that is now happening. Recently, there has been speculations that the former president former President Uhuru Kenyatta met with Raila Odinga immediately after the end of the NDC meeting in Nairobi to discuss some things and some personal ideas. And in that particular meeting, it's simply that the former Interior Cabinet Secretary, Dr. Fred Matiang'i, was there. And after that, what follows from the inside or from the horse's mouth, they're saying that Fred Okengo Matiang'i met with Raila Odinga to discuss the political ambitions come 2027. And later on, President William Ruto and Uhuru Kenyatta made a phone call after hosting the meeting. Probably the former head of state was calling his predecessor, William Ruto, to inform him of what they discussed in the meeting. Now, there has been speculations that the President William Ruto, Raila Odinga, together with Uhuru Kenyatta, are now working as the dynasties. Remember, during the conversation of former President Uhuru Kenyatta at the NDC, he mentioned something to deal with Atlas and the dynasties. And let me tell you one thing. For them to have talked, there is also a conversation that President William Ruto will allow the Kano chairperson, who is now the son of the second president of the Republic of Kenya, the late Daniel Toroitich Arap Moi, Gideon Moi, to vie and share the power agreement that Gideon Moi will vie for Senate by election in Baringo. And the whole thing draws back to now the opposition, united opposition thing. Remember, when Matiang'i resigned from his lucrative job in US to come and follow his ambitions to be elected as the president of the Republic of Kenya, the ambition started when the Gen Zs stormed the streets to reject the unpopular Finance Bill 2024, and later on during the killings of the streets and some of the stories that happened in 2025, including the teacher who was killed in Nairobi Central Police Station. Now, Fred Matiang'i had positioned himself as a good target for the young generation, I mean the Gen Zs, to elect him come 2027. But now he had aligned himself with the united opposition party, including the former deputy president Rigathi Gachagua. But after now attending the Jubilee Party, it seems now things are getting in the wrong hand. Some said that Fred Okengo Matiang'i has been placed in Azimio strategically to give links to the current regime and former head of state Uhuru Kenyatta, that they get one-on-one or 4-1-1 of the united opposition. Now, Fred Matiang'i has always been firm that he is ready to seek the presidential come 2027 using Uhuru's vehicle, that is Jubilee Party. Rigathi Gachagua speaking during a function today when they were presenting their papers to IEBC on various by-election, say that your discussion, your boardroom cannot make a president. Speaking from his own experience, he said the presidency is being delivered through what it means, through the engagement by people, through the engagement by the stakeholders and all other relevant people or authorities to facilitate. And he and the united opposition look exactly to what that candidate might need. Now, according to me, the United Opposition Party now have painted Fred Okengo Matiang'i as a mole, and they are now realigning themselves without Matiang'i's effort to work come 2027 to seek their bid to install their president and remove William Ruto from power. The question remains, will Fred Okengo Matiang'i drive the power of Jubilee as stated by even the Secretary General of Jubilee, Jeremiah Kioni, on one of the conversation or one of the interviews on Oath 96? He categorically said that Fred Okengo Matiang'i is the only fit candidate to be the flag bearer for Jubilee Party. That has raised a lot of questions in Mount Kenya region at how comes a person from a different region comes and take over as the presidential aspirant or the flag bearer of a party that is affiliate to the Mount Kenya region.